Take a break from your busy schedule and join Harold Sala for Guidelines, a 5-minute commentary on living.
This week on Guidelines, we have been talking about reaching the unreached, whether they are halfway around the world from where you are at the moment or living across the street from you. Actually, that's what we've been doing at Guidelines since 1963. With me in the studio today is my daughter Bonnie, who is now serving as president of Guidelines International. Bonnie, since you took the helm at the beginning of the year, Guidelines has been reaching into some very remote corners of the world with the good news. Tell us what's happening that we normally don't have time to talk about.
Boy, that's right, Dad. This is such an exciting time for us here at Guidelines. And you know what? This is an exciting time to be a believer today. Revelation 7:9, tells us that people from every tongue, tribe, nation, and language will be standing before the throne and worshiping the Lamb. And we can see that day coming. Advanced technology is really playing a part in the fulfillment of the Great Commission. The potential that it brings to communicate the gospel in new ways is really incredible.
Take a few minutes and flesh that out. How is this happening right now?
Well, certainly here at Guidelines, we have used traditional radio over the airwaves, but radio now is increasingly moving in these unreached places of the world to the internet. Also through the use of an SD card, which can be easily distributed, slipped into a cell phone, allowing someone to listen, in complete privacy. These new technologies are bringing the message of the gospel right into unreached hearts, and they're doing it in a safe way because, as you can imagine, in many of the unreached places and countries of the world, it's dangerous for someone to listen to the gospel message. But God, in His goodness, has given us ways that we can communicate with people right past any kind of government, right past any kind of terrorist threat even. We're really thankful for these opportunities, and we're beginning to take advantage of them. We have also found out through research that the least evangelized peoples of the world are consistently the most responsive to Christianity. So I know a lot of believers are discouraged about what is happening in the world, but we shouldn't be because we know the gospel penetrates hard hearts and that people that have not heard do respond and are responding.
But would you agree that for many of them, out of sight is just out of mind?
Boy, that is absolutely true. Do you know that 1% of the money that's given to foreign missions goes for work with unreached peoples? Only 1%. The rest goes to where the gospel has already been given.
In our last minute, focus on what Guidelines is doing to reaching people who are unreached.
We are seeing opportunities this year to work with broadcast partners, believers on the ground in Turkey and Albania and in other Muslim majority countries. We're very excited about these partnerships. We're even able to plant a new little community radio station in a Muslim majority country this year, and we are seeing listeners respond and lives being changed.
That is really exciting, and I know that word exciting is overused, but it thrills me to reach people who are really unreached. In our last few seconds, I'd like to invite you to visit our website at guidelines.org, where we can give you a whole lot more about what Guidelines is doing to reach the unreached. And you can follow us on Facebook at Guidelines International Ministries. That's it on today's edition of Guidelines. Thank you, and you too can make your life count. There is no excuse for not reaching those who are unreached.
You've just heard Dr. Harold Sala with Guidelines, a 5-minute commentary on living. If you would like to listen to the program again, download a copy, subscribe to our e-commentary, or view other resources, visit guidelines.org. We would like to hear from you too. You can email us at info@guidelines.org. That's info@guidelines.org. Thanks for listening, and we invite you to join us again for the next edition of Guidelines.